Race 4 of the IBSF two-man bobsleigh World Cup in Winterberg in Germany in clear, cold conditions. The first of the two heats saw Korea's Kim Jin-soo drive himself into a strong 7th position. An impressive first heat performance from the Korean driver, and he backed it up in the second as well. His season had started well with 5th place in the opener in Altenburg, but he did not go to Sigulda in Latvia for the double two-man weekend. And that meant the second race of the season, and he was looking at a second top 10 result. Switzerland's Timo Rohner and Frank Del Duca of the USA had fallen behind Kim as Brad Hall and brakeman Taylor Lawrence pushed off from the line. 4th after the first heat, they had been half a second out of the lead, but had a 2/10 advantage over the Korean driver. With the epically quick start of the two Kims in the Korean sled, that had shrunk at the beginning of the run, but Hall knows this track well and drove himself back in front. 2800s out, with 3 to go, he had the lead.
Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. Hey.
In the top 3, as we come to expect in Fortress Winterberg, 3 German sled. Adam Amor with Benedikt Hertel behind him, the bronze medalist in the two-man competition in the World Championships in February 24. He was looking for another medal here. First, he'd have to stay in front of Brad Hall, but in the cold, fast conditions, he was finding just enough pace to open up his advantage. And at the line, nearly 7/10 clear to the delight of his big brother. We would have a German winner, but who would it be? Adam Amor led, Johannes Lochner with Joshua Tascher in the silver medal position after the first of the 2 heats, but only 400s in front of Amor. And starting some 1200 slower meant that he was on the back foot from the beginning of the run. Hansi knows how to get down here, as all the German drivers do. They spend a lot of time on the Winterberg ice, but it was not to be his day. He slipped into second place. Amor still led. Lochner perhaps guaranteed only a bronze medal. A shame indeed. The final sled, as is so often the case, Francesco Friedrich with Alexander Schuller behind him. They've only failed to medal once as a twosome, and this was not to be another one of those occasions. Friedrich had already used the cold, fast conditions to set a new track record in the first heat, but breaking that was beyond even his abilities as the night closed in. He had enough though, more than enough, to stay in front of Adam Amor, taking his 7th win on the track after winning the World Championships in February 24. January 25 sees him win another World Cup. Adam Amor, Johannes Lochner completing another all-German sweep of the podium here in Winterberg. And it is Friedrich who leads Lochner and Brad Hall now in the World Cup rankings.
Markus Koch und Markus Stöber und Diane Koch.